All right, the Carolina Panthers get two more pieces of good news after this huge upset of the Rams. If you're new to the channel, we are Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to teams that get overlooked by the national media. We've been talking about the Panthers, and I was hyping this game up because you had two tough games against the 49ers and the Rams, and you had to win one of them. And now you go on a bye, and so it's like, all right, can you win one? If you can't, then it's like, okay, then it's just, maybe playoffs aren't our thing this year. I get it, fine. But if you can win one of these, you can win the division. You can go to the playoffs. Like, there's so many things that can happen. So here, after the game, you're able to look at some of the key stats, look at some things. Here's two things I want you to see. The Panthers ran 29 plays on their first 3 drives of the second half and only attempting 8 pass attempts. Here's what the good news is. Those plays on those 8 pass attempts went for 116 yards, 2 big touchdowns, and so the Panthers rode their ground game. But when you needed your quarterback to step up, and this is the formula, he comes through. So with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, it's 4th and 2. You're on the 45-yard line around there. You go for it, touchdown, right? Like, oh my gosh. So good news number one on this is after you look at the numbers, you see Bryce Young didn't attempt that many throws, rode the ground game, just kind of kept things, tried to keep the game tight and manageable. But when he had to make plays, he made them. He didn't have that many opportunities, but when he had them, he made them. And so let me know in the comments what stuck out to you in this game, where you're kind of at as a Panthers fan, as hey, been there as a Lions fan. You just want to be competitive. You just want to be in the late season games, just like this one. You're there. It's Thanksgiving, or we're past Thanksgiving. Like, let's go. Number 2. That's good news. Number 1, you know what you got. The other one is, you've got Chuba Hubbard is back. And that's what you needed to see was, you had, Rico was doing his thing, but it's like, all right, let's go. There was a 35-yard screen pass touchdown that in the first quarter that loved that. And now you've got a two-headed monster at running back if you want it. That's great news because it's just going to, you see your formula is run the ball, chunk play here, chunk play there. And so you look at the Lions. I mean, they've got a two-headed monster at running back. You now have one as well. And the other one here that I love, a little bonus one for you, is let me find it. This is the bonus one that I think is kind of crazy, is that the Panthers get a bye in week 14. And then after that, they've got the Saints. It's almost like, kidding me? Let me pull this up. Might be hard to see, but right here. And then the Buccaneers following that. And that's kind of that's it, right? That's kind of the one we've kind of all been waiting for to see what happens is against the Buccaneers. But if I'm a fan of the Panthers, I'm just not sure what to think right now. And here's what you should be thinking. Survive in advance. Win, and it buys you another week to see what happens. Now you go on a bye, which is great news. Rest up, get your bearings, see what happens around the league as everybody else plays each other, beats up on each other. You're going to have wins and losses next week that are going to help you and hurt you. Like, ooh, that was good. It's like, all right, let's get in. Let's win the division. That's just where it's at now. It was, can you get in? Can you get a wild card? What's that look like? I guess, but win the division, get in, get a home playoff game, get this crowd back into it, get the beautiful city of Charlotte. By the way, I was there recently. Went to Pins Mechanical. I think I might have said this in the last video. Went to Pins Mechanical. My screen's kind of freezing up. Just hang in there with me. Look at this. What is going on with my screen? It's freezing up. Hang in there. Just listen to the sound of my voice. We're going to be fine. Pins Mechanical in Charlotte. Anyway, awesome city. You got the weather. Get the Panthers going on this. So let me pull up here. We've talked about it. You've got a bye, but then if you look now at the remaining part of your schedule, right? This win was I said that you had to have this win, one of the two in the last 2 weeks against good teams. If you could pull one of those victories out, then it's like, okay, now let's ride this thing out to the end of the year and see where we're at. 4 games left, 2 with Tampa. So that's it. That's kind of the season now. If you would have lost one of these 2 games, trying to beat Tampa twice, and it would have been a must-win to beat Tampa twice, and Seattle in there on top of like New Orleans, on top of New Orleans. Now beat New Orleans, beat Tampa, right? This is where you get to have fun next week and just kind of watch and see what Tampa Bay does and the whole thing. But let's beat Seattle. Like, man, what a fun time to be alive if you're a Panthers fan. I just love it too because, Bryce Young just a year ago, was it just a year ago when it was like, oh shoot, you don't have a quarterback, you're screwed as a franchise. He's too small, all this stuff. It's like, no, what if there's a formula? And this is where Lions fans are dying, is because we had an elite offensive line for a couple of years. Now we don't anymore, and it's just tough. You've got a good offensive line. You can run the ball. You can do things. You can manage the game because you can stay in the game, and you fought like heck against the Rams, who have a great offense, and it's just, it's always going to be tough. And you're closing out wins too. Like, that's a team that's been together for a long time that finds a way to win. You close out a victory. You run the ball. Bryce Young hits plays when he has to have them. Like, those are all the things that it's like, all right, so then who can we not beat? If we just beat the best team in the NFL, then we can play with anybody. And that's exciting. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what stuck out to you most from this game. I think anything that the defense did, you can't be upset about the defense kind of in any way. I think the Rams are so good that way. Now, you got big plays on defense. Like, there's really some good things to talk about on the defensive side of the ball. But any of the negative, it's like the Rams are so good. This all around, if you're a Panthers fan, if you go win the division now, oh my gosh, you're in with a home playoff game. And let me just pull this up. If the playoffs were to start today, you would play. Let me pull it up here. NFL playoff picture. So if the playoffs were to start today, you would not be in. But there's so much time to go, and you're just rooting for the Bucs to lose. That's all. There they sit in the 4th seed, so you'd be playing the Seahawks at home. Yeah, you can see it right there. So you're at a bye. These two teams play each other next week. So no matter what, you're going to move up to the 9th seed by doing nothing. You're going to move up to the 9th seed, and then, yeah, maybe the wild card is in your future. Just get in. But let's win the division. Why not? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see all of you on the next one.